stream. Probably wondering why I stopped the first time. I had to fix some adjustments on my phone, and I did. So glad to have you guys here. What is going on, guys? It is your boy, Forever One Ghost, coming back at you with some more Dokkan Battle. What is going on, Black Goku? How are you, pal? Welcome to the stream. Make sure that if you guys are fans and support the Dokkan Battle community, make sure to play the game. Make sure to stream it. And make sure to let me know so that I can hang out and support you as you do for me. So, I want to talk to you guys about the Japanese version of Dokkan Battle, and I'm being very honest with you. If you cannot take the honesty, then I don't know what to tell you. I know a lot of you that are big fans of YouTubers that really do waste a lot of money, and a lot of money on the Japanese version of Dokkan. And there are ways to get Google Play cards in the Japanese version. I've seen it before. It isn't impossible. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about is LR Gohan. Now, you guys are all thinking, how can I get this card? How can I achieve myself to getting this card and achieving the factor that I got him and no one else has? Now, I'll tell you how a lot of you guys are probably thinking how to get him. You're probably sitting down next to your TV, praying and hoping to God that you get him. Now, I'm going to be very, very blunt with you. He is hard. And by hard, I mean he is ridiculously hard to get. The chances of you getting him... What's up, Juan? How are you? The chances of you getting this guy, it's like me getting hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitter. Getting 4,000 followers on Twitter, which I'm pretty sure it'll happen one day, but not today. So, the chances are very bad. The chances of you getting him is an 0.08 chance of you getting him, which is bad. It's not good. The percentage is very low. If you're a Dokkan fan, obviously I always support you and always appreciate that you're trying. But guys, don't try. Don't waste your money. This card is a very hard card to get. Honestly, if you try to get him, it's like you pulling for a miracle, man. And it's not that I'm trying to be a dick to any of you. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because for you, you fucking had me there for a second. Like, what? You got LR Gohan, you know you didn't, bro. But no, if you didn't, it sucks. Because he is hard to get, guys. He is a very hard card to get. And a lot of us that are big fans of Gohan, yeah, if you guys watched Dragon Ball Super last night, you guys would know. He is not an easy card to get. I've seen YouTubers like Leaving Ichigo, Ram Style, and many others try, and he's a trifling one. Like, he is hard, dude. Like, honestly, like, if you're a fan of that card or even a fan of, like, the character, I mean, hey, more power to you. But I would encourage you not to waste your money. What's going on, Slick Brown? How are you today, bro? Like I said, he's a hard card to get. I encourage you not to get him, honestly. He's ridiculous. And the rate drop on him is even more ridiculous. It's just horrible. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, you guys don't spend your money. Trust me, it's not even worth it. You know, if you're a fan and you really want to do it for the entertainment of others, fantastic, great, do it, but not at your expense of your wallet, because you probably might need that money to get yourself a sandwich one day, or even money or more money to save up for whatever it is you're saving up for. But yeah, but now let's get back to Global here. Global ain't all that great either. Right now, Global is at a state where, like, what else can you do? Besides spend money, get new cards. Spend money, get new cards. I mean, a lot of us that are fans of the Global and a fan of the obvious arc of the new Dragon Ball Super arc, if you're fans of that, fantastic. But guys, how else must I put this? Don't waste your money. Don't even waste your money on Global. Because honestly, it is just going to piss you off even more. Because let me tell you this. If you love the game, fantastic. Waste as much as you want. Go for it. What's going on, Piper? Go for it. But honestly, like, I'm not going to waste $200, $300 trying to get this card. It is 8 months late, but here's my thing. If Global is so far back as to where JP is, obviously JP is the more important game on their side of the world. Why couldn't they just do this? Make it fair for everyone to get the proper updates, to get the proper needed updates for this game, because this game is like 10 fucking million seconds away from the other one. Like, it's like far off. Like, honestly, I don't know what else to say. Because that game is so far back, it's incredible. Like, I'm a big fan of Dokkan, but it pisses me off even more that we have to wait so long for these updates. Like, I can understand people getting paid by Dokkan, getting paid through some way or whatever, and whatnot, but like, damn it, man. Like, what the hell? When are we going to get these updates? That's not true. I don't think they hate anybody. I think they're just more concerned and focused on their product than there are on the global side. What's going on, cool boy? What is hanging? But what I think is like a lot of us that are playing global, that are playing the hell out of it or are enjoying it a lot, are probably going to get the shit sandwich for it. But what I don't get is why can't it be fair to everybody that are playing the game, wasting God knows how much money in the game, and just not get a break and say, hey man, can we just like, get a couple of updates up to date with this game? Like, no, no, no. They give us the, oh, you can go, take a hike and eat shit sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. They're pretty much giving us the bird and telling us, here, you don't like it? Oh, well. But who cares? Like, as a fan, I want to see more updates for this game, obviously. I want to see more progress in this game, obviously. Like, any other person wants it. It could be on Final Fantasy. It could be on Clash of Clans. I'm pretty sure Clash of Clans has it updated every other few weeks. Clash Royale, that's another really popular game that everyone likes. Whatever. Dokkan should get its fair treatment as well, because Bandai should be fairing it with us as it is over there in the Japanese version. I think it's unfair to them to make it unfair to us, so that it's unfair that we can't get the updates they're getting because they feel like, oh, we should wait a couple of months, let's be kind to them, and, Big Brother JP is going to let it happen when it happens. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. It's unfair to us. It's unfair to the guys that are busting their tails making money, trying to spend all this, and it's just like, what else can we do? And I think it is true. They probably are lazy. They probably are fucking lazy for all I know. But what I don't get is either, like, if you're going to be so lazy about not updating your own game so that others can get what I feel is deserving of the game, like, I can understand hyping it up for us in the global side. Okay, I can understand you're trying to release it slowly, not trying to go all full hurdle on us. Fine. But why couldn't it have been done during the same times as a lot of these updates have been coming in for the global side? Like, I can understand it's a lot of updates and a lot of big information updates and banner updates. But, like, really, guys? Come on. And I hate to say this, but I love Bandai and I respect them, but they're really pissing me off. Because a lot of us that play this game every day, I'm not the biggest person in the world, obviously. I'm not fucking PewDiePie, obviously. But what upsets me is, like, everyone that has this game, like, I don't understand. Why is it slacking on updates? Like, oh, that shit pisses me off, dude. Like, honestly, like, that got my blood boiling, bro. I was seeing so many videos of people ranting about it, and it got me wanting to say something, too, because, like, if you're gonna put all this money into this game, right, and you're gonna put all this investment into this game, right, why can't we get the certain updates needed be for this game to work a little bit better, to function better? Over there in the JP side, they already got Super Saiyan fucking 4 Goku and Vegeta. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get Gogeta soon. With that, I'm telling you it's gonna happen. I'm telling you. Like, these guys are like 6 to 7 steps ahead of us. And including the new arc that's already out in Dragon Ball Super with the Universal Tournament happening. Like, I am so livid, bro. Like, my fucking top is burning, And, like, I get angry, too, and I'm not saying it's rant or not. It sounds like a rant, obviously, because of the way I'm getting really angry about it. But, like, how could it be fair to us that are really good at this game and really want this game to progress, and all we get is, money yet? The stupid, like, what are you going to do if we can't update this? What can't you do? What won't we do? I feel like if they were smart, right? Like, if Global actually sat there and, like, spoke with the Japanese version company over there, which has all the major updates for it, like let's say, okay, can't we work something out? Okay, a lot of our fans in the West are really big fans of Global and, of course, of the Japanese version as well. But a lot of us that are upset because of the simple fact that, like, all the major updates are happening in JP. And I understand that it's fair. It's fair to them, and I understand why. And I can completely be blunt to that. But what I don't get is, how is it fair to us that we play Global like madmen, and I stream this every day, and I'm not promoting like Bandai or nothing, but I feel like they should put their money where it should be, and it should be in this game. If you agree with me, If you agree with me, make sure to let me know on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter and say at Forever One Ghost, say whatever. So like, yo, I support it. I think Bandai should, invest into making their updates more available quicker instead of waiting months and months and months because JP is giving them the good finger and telling them to go eat shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you support this and you want this to get done quicker, I'm pretty sure a lot of other YouTubers, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battlers like myself included, have said and stated this before. That we should get these updates. We should be getting these updates. It's unfair. I understand that they're saying, oh, it's because of certain like deals and agreements and contracts and stuff like that, but that's bullshit. Okay, like if you're gonna waste all this time in hyping us up by letting us see what's happening in the JP side, a lot of us do play JP, and I'm not trying to say it to say like, oh, well, how is it fair to us that they get to play the JP version and we already know what they're gonna get, and we don't have the chance to get a good global update for us? I can't imagine that. Pisses me off, dude. Like low key, that shit really pisses me off. And I'm not trying to like. I obviously sound like I'm ranting, and I am obviously 100%. I'm ranting, but oh, dude, I don't know. Oof, I'm getting pissed off, dude. Like that shit got me mad, bro. Because I was seeing a whole video of this being explained, like how they can work this out, how could they get these updates out. Like, okay, I was thinking about this before too, because I'm gonna be uploading this on YouTube as well. Make sure to check it out. F1 Ghost F1G on YouTube, and I will be uploading this. So if you guys want to put your input on it, make sure to leave it in the chat. Let me know what you guys feel. I'll do my best to answer what I feel like I know and what I should think to know, and I'll let you guys know. What's going on, Sayna? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But like, I feel like if we're getting deuced up on like getting the updates and stuff like that, right? And I feel like a lot of us that are Dokkan Battler fans, it makes sense to me. Like, why can't we get these updates a little earlier? You know what I mean? And I know that JP has released a lot of updates, including a lot of the Goku Black's the Goku Black arc and a lot of other stuff too. But like shit, like why can't we get all this too? Like, okay, they're getting their updates a lot quicker. I can understand why, because the game is more based over there in Japan, because obviously it was created in Japan. But a lot of us that are fans of it are in the West. Like, why can't it just be fair to us as it's fair to everyone else that's getting the chance to play this very wonderful game that I love and I know a lot of you guys love to have a chance to play it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good, Sayana. I'm sorry, I'm just upset about certain shit, you know what I mean? Because as a Dokkan Battler fan, I want the best adventure and best more fun into this game. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these things are happening because of like the lack of them putting time into updating this game a lot quicker and updating it. I know they're going to release their 150 million global downloads, and they're going to release some really dope events, and I can't wait for it. But like shit, like we've been waiting so long for these little updates, and this is why global, I feel like at the same time, is dying, because not a lot of content's being released. Okay, now that Omega Shin runs out and whatever and all that stuff is going down, okay, fine. But why is it that we're letting it die? Because these updates aren't getting released. Like I can't even explain to you why. What's going on, MCX? Like I can't even explain to you why. Like I'm more or less now just mumbling because I'm just so pissed off to the fact that like I don't get why they just can't put in and investing more time into updating the game so that global doesn't go down to the toilet because Big Brother JP doesn't feel like it. You come up with some clever shit, man. I give you that. But honestly, like, leave in the chat, man. Leave in the chat what you guys feel about it. If you love Dokkan and want to see these changes happen, I feel like every one of us can voice our opinions towards that. I feel like it's unfair to us that we play it so much and we get none of these updates going a little bit faster. I don't know if it's just that Bandai here is a little bit more concerned that they might get pissed off that they're getting it as fast as they are. But how is it fair to us that they get it before us and we have to wait so long and so long, and we have to wait till JP. We have to wait till JP just to like see these crazy updates. Because I don't understand. Like I can't comprehend with anybody. Like I understand like if it's okay to update certain things at certain times, great. But why is it that we have to wait so long for these updates to occur and whatnot? You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make any sense to me. Like honestly, like that shit is ridiculous. And again, I always say this to a lot of people. If you're playing a certain game, right? And this game entertains you, right? You expect it to have like different content, different stuff going on, certain events being released. Okay, they certainly do that. They release a lot of like good strike events, a lot of cool stuff that happens, behind the scenes. Like they have to do updates on a quiet night, and whatever. But still, like, why couldn't these things be done at an appropriate time? Like, let's say certain months of the year, because JP does theirs almost every seventh of like every month, or every month of this on the 7th, or on the 17th, or on the day of a 7. I think it's just a lucky number. I feel like it's something that they like to put on that day, I guess. I don't know. You'd have to look that up a little bit better. But why is it that we can't do the same thing? Like, when they're getting their updates, let's get our updates. Like, we should be getting these updates already. And they're making us wait. They're making us wait all this long, and all these hours and months and days just to get these updates. Like, it is, I am getting pissed, bro. Like, I hate that shit. And I love global. Believe me, I love investing in global because this is my game. This is what I play. But what is there to invest when there's nothing else there besides the same stuff and nothing else? Like, you would understand too if you're playing like Minecraft, or you're playing Clash of Clans, or any game that you like, and you see no updates, no content being released for this game. They're pretty much saying take it or leave it, and that's it. Go have a happy sandwich, whatever. Whoopie do, you know? Like, I cannot even imagine that. Like, honestly, like, that shit is unreal. Like, if you're playing something and you enjoy it, you should get content and updates for it. That's all I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's unfair they have to wait so long for certain updates and certain things because you're afraid that, the Japanese side will get upset because you're trying to give content to the other side of the world, which is the west side of the world, which is us, the global side, a fair chance to get a chance to try these updates and try these new characters, new cards, all these new LRs. Another thing I gotta say, these guys are releasing more LR cards than I could ever imagine. Like, they released Ginyu, they released Piccolo, they released the androids, and they're releasing LR Gohan. As of right now, it's a new card, LR Gohan, and so many other cards, and then LR Frieza. I forget about that. I'm sorry. But they're releasing all these other cards so much quicker than the updates are going over there than they are over here. This is another thing that upsets me, right? And I know we got LR Piccolo now, and a lot of certain other cards now, because what, it took like damn near a few months just to get these things going. Like, I hope Bandai sees this and like literally takes into note. Like, shit, you have to improve in your margins of updating this game, making it so a lot more people play it, including myself, so we can get these things done, so that you can see a lot more content from the content creators like ourselves that upload and, post this on YouTube and stuff like that. But if all you guys are concerned with is more or less the idea, it's called Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. If you guys are more concerned with you guys getting the shit sandwich from JP, you guys should stand your balls. Like, you should literally stand up and say, like, dude, this is unfair to our fans, the fans that support us in the West, that want these changes, and we want to help improve these changes, and all you guys are more concerned with is, you guys aren't ready. Like, kind of like, it's almost like they're playing the bully and we have to take it. Like, you guys have to wait. You guys have to wait. But again, I don't know what's going down behind the scenes because I'm not there. Obviously, I'm only stating my opinion, and my opinion on how I feel. So don't get any ideas of going and ranting over there. I'm just upset with the fact that they're not really putting any effort into making these changes more upfront to us and released quicker. That's all I'm upset about, because there's hardly much content there other than the fact of Omega Shenron being there, which is fine. I don't mind Omega Shenron. He's a great card, great for a villain team as well. But like, there's nothing else there. Nothing else that would really make me want to sit there and go, do I want to get this game or not? Do I want to play this game or not? Like, that's what it's leading down to. Like, either us playing this game gets it somewhere to the point and say, okay, let's go play this game. No, we don't want to play this game. It's boring. Nothing to do. No content. And then there's no story either. That's another big one. There's hardly any story that allows us to, get a lot of stuff out there and start doing stuff. That's another big no-no that I don't like. Because how is it fair to us, right? Like, if we're going to go out there and post content, upload content, but there's nothing there to upload or even release because, hey, guess what, guys? There's nothing there to upload because all the content they're releasing is taking 20 years. Oh my god! Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, really? Get a clue. Like, Bandai is releasing all their shit so slow for the American side. It's unreal. That's why I barely see a lot of people playing the global side unless it's like new strike event banners or new stuff that's being released because, global isn't going to allow it unless like Big Brother JP says it's okay. Okay. What kind of stupid decision was made there? What's going on, Dad? How are you, pal? But like, that's how I feel. And that's how I feel about the situation. I hope that they do fix that problem. And if they don't fix it, then they're just going to get a lot more people pissed off about it, like I am. And a lot of people not really giving a good hoot about it. I'm trying not to swear because I think I swore enough. But like I said, guys, tell me how you guys feel on the comments below as well. And on Twitter, at me, at ForeverOneGhost. Let me know how you feel. I want to know what changes need to be done for Dokkan Battle. What changes need to happen for this game to be a lot more fun. I feel like if these updates are being released, a lot more content's going to get released. And a lot more stuff is going to go down. So like I said, guys, please let me know what you guys feel about this. I want you guys to, post on my comments. Let me know. Tell me how you feel. What changes need to be done. Because honestly, I can't take this anymore. I've waited and waited and waited. And I know they're doing it as fast as they can. And I can say I can be a little bit compassionate with them about it. But fuck no. That compassion died after like me waiting 6 months or even more just to try to get a simple update for certain things to come out. And it's like baffled the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't say this to be upset with Bandai. I feel like Bandai isn't that responsible. It's more like the JP side is responsible for it because they're more or less in control of the creative aspect of it, of what gets released and what doesn't, I guess. And there's certain times where like a lot of us want these things to happen, and a lot of corporate on Bandai, the Japanese version side, is saying we want to wait to give you the content so you guys can, make it and create it and upload it in English so that people can understand it and such. But like I said, I think a lot of this should happen, and if it doesn't happen, a lot of people are going to be pissed off. And I know these contents and updates are going to be released soon. But what upsets me is that they're still waiting on certain things to happen and certain things to drop. And like a lot of information is getting released about it, and all the content for the Goku Black saga, or not Goku Black, or the Trunks arc, and then a lot of stuff that's happening with the Universal Tournament and a lot of other characters that are going to probably be released. But guess what? I'm almost going to bet you any money that a lot of those content is happening in the Japanese version for the World Tournament. It's happening over there. They're going to get a lot of new characters soon. Like, real quick. That's how they are. They see new characters. They want to add them into a new banner. They're probably going to call it the Universal Banner. Like, they have all these new characters that are coming in. Slowly but surely, they're going to release a new banner with a lot of those characters. I'm almost betting it's going to happen. Like, you can bet your bottom dollar it's going to happen. That's how confident I feel about that, because that's how they're going to work their product. They're going to make sure that they get released a lot of new characters, a lot of new cards, and they're going to make JP even better and global like a bunch of fucking idiots. And that's what upsets me. I thought we were playing on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, why is it so complicated for some of us that are big fans of global? What's going on, Dad? Again, I think you just came back in. What's so hard about helping out the global side? Helping out the global side to make it better, make it more fun, just like you guys did before back in the day when you guys were starting to update your game, make it a little bit more impressive. I know that the JP version had more updates than us, but shit, man. Like, you gotta stop taking that shit sandwich, honestly, guys. But I do apologize for the rant. I just had to I had to speak my mind. I had to. Because I was getting sick and tired of it. I was getting upset. And I feel like it's unfair to us that we're not getting what we deserve for content. And a lot of stuff that should be brought up in the JP version to the American side. It is unfair. And if you guys feel the same way, as I said before, make sure to add me on Twitter. Make sure to leave a comment in the chat and in the comments below on my YouTube channel when this uploads later on tonight. And let me know how you feel. At me, let me know. And at Bandai as well. Let them know, like, what's going on, why you guys are not doing this. This is unfair to us. Let them know. I think it's unfair. I think this is bullshit. I think that if we speak our mind and let them know, I think it'll happen. Honestly, I feel that's how I feel. And I think that's going to get us a bigger standing with them on fixing a situation, honestly. That's how I feel, honestly. That's what I'd hope to see from their side of it, at least. Hopefully they fix the issues, they fix the problems, and we can get a lot of it done, together. Because if we work together, I'm pretty sure that a lot of this content is going to get released a lot faster. But I know that in 150 million global downloads or on our side of the west side of here, and they get a lot of global downloads. I know a lot of cool events are going to happen. They did say that it was going to obviously be released either on April or March. I'm not sure, but I would check with the guys that are really close to Bandai and Dokkan Battle, like Ramstyle and Living Ichigo, I'm guessing, or whatever other information they're getting from them or from whoever's third party they're listening to from that side that listens to Dokkan or from Global or whichever side it is. You know, make sure to check with them. I'm not sure when a lot of these little updates are coming, but make sure to check out with them first. And if they say anything different, let me know, and I'll obviously be more than happy to, clarify what they're saying. What's going on, Jor Gunner? What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that, guys. If you guys feel any different about it or want to speak to me about it, let me know in my on my Twitter. We could talk there. You could talk to me about how you feel about Dokkan or in the comments below or in the chat. Let me know how you feel because I think it's like I said, I think a lot of people have ranted about this. I'm probably a little bit late on it, but I don't care. I just feel like I wanted to get the right information out first and then get a little upset about it because I've heard this before from a lot of us. Like a lot of us that are big fans of Global and we're not getting what we deserve, and I think it's there. I think it's unfair to us. I don't have Kick. I do have Twitter if you want to at me at Forever One Ghost. I don't have a Kick. But that's how I feel about it, man. That shit got me mad. Like I was watching a video on it last night, and I was seeing some people of mine. They were telling me about it, and I was like, damn, bro. Like I wish like a lot of these updates would release a lot quicker. I feel like a lot of these updates should have been released, should have been out, and a lot of these things didn't happen. Thank you for the follow, Joe. I appreciate it. Or Jure, or Joe. Thank you for the stars, man. I really appreciate that. But, like, that's how I feel. I feel like it's unfair to a lot of us gamers that are big fans of Dokkan and we're not getting the updates a lot faster. I think they're trying to, take a while on it, or maybe they're just trying to, release certain updates slowly. I don't know. I can't read their minds. I really don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But I hope to be more involved in the Dokkan community as I feel like it's unfair to us that we're not getting these certain things. So hopefully they do make some changes, or if Bandai at any moment sees this or even sees this, guys, come on, man. Hurry the fuck up, man. Make these updates happen. So we can get these games going, get this hype going, So I can upload content, so I can, promote Dokkan, help Dokkan grow, help the community grow. Because I want to see it grow. I want to continue to see a lot of people showing me some really cool cards. Showing me like Super Saiyan God Goku's or Vegeta's or really nice cards of Piccolo, whatever it is, whatever cards you enjoy. That's what I want to see, man. I want to see a lot of different changes in this game. A lot of things that inspire me about Dokkan is a lot of people playing it every day. I get the chance to even like live a very few moments of this game. And I'm inspired to see so much great content being made by so many young content creators, because it inspires me to want to do more and more and more. Whether it gets 10 views or 5 views, or 100 views or more. I do it for you and for those that support me every day, you know what I'm saying? And for Dokkan itself. So I'd really appreciate that if you guys would let me know how you feel about it, as I said before, and we can talk about it, make some comments about it and how I feel about it. And hopefully we get these changes we want, man. Hopefully, because honestly, it's ridiculous and it's unfair to all of us. To all of us that waste like hundreds of dollars or more, and they probably might say, "Oh, we didn't force this for you to waste this money." Nobody ever said you guys did, but I feel like if you're gonna support the community of Dokkan or even us, like try to give us content so that we can upload, we can talk about instead of just sitting there like, well. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's really all I'm saying. Like people need to understand. Like when you're uploading, no problem, Jory. No problem at all. No problem. Let me write that down so you see it too. It's not a big issue for me. I just got upset about it, and I want my opinion, to be heard by everybody, including my supporters here on Meritive. I appreciate every one of you that always supports me every day, showing me love, and I appreciate that a lot. And I'm gonna continue to stream for you guys, regardless if it's not Dokkan or if it's something else or whatever game that may be. But I always support Dokkan and I always play Dokkan. regardless of the fact. So don't worry. I'm not slipping on this, not ever. So that's just how I feel about it, man. And I had to say it. I've been wanting to say this for a while. I feel like it was unfair to all of us, that just wanted a chance to see this game grow, become bigger, better, you know. But I'm glad I did say it. At least some of us that are fans of this game will get some hope behind it. You know what I'm saying? Some hope is better than no hope. I would hope. Get it? I would hope. You know, it's kind of crazy too. At the same time, like a lot of us that wanted this change too, and a lot of these updates that aren't being released that quickly too. But it is what it is. Gunner? All right, I'll call you Gunner, or I'm gonna call you Gunny. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna do this quick YOLO and probably pass out. I wanted to stream before I fell asleep. I'm a little tired. I was busy with all kinds of stuff, but I wanted to do a stream for all of you, and I wanted to do something, you know, so so that I wanted to make a point with it, and a valid point as best. The pot, the pot. It sounds like pot, but all right, I'll just call you Gun. Makes more sense. All right, so I'm gonna do this quick YOLO. See what I get. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, yeah. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to slap some stars on there. Make sure to slap a like on my video if you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at @ForeverOneGhost and subscribe to me on YouTube for more crazy and dope content like this. But let's make this YOLO, and I will say goodbye then. Peace.